With stunning advances in medical research converging with emerging technology, the future of healthcare can seem like it's straight out of a science fiction movie. Joining me to explore this topic even further is Futurist Shara Evans. Great to have you with us.
Thanks so much, Miranda. This is such a fun topic to talk about.
Tell me a little bit about some of the key innovations in terms of technology.
Well, just, to paint the big picture of where healthcare is going in the future, it's all going to be about precision medicine.
Okay.
Medicine that is targeted just to you as an individual. And there are a lot of technologies that are going to interplay to make this happen. One of them that you're probably already familiar with is wearables. So do you have a wearable now, Miranda?
I don't, but tell me a little bit more.
Well, you might have a watch or, something that measures your exercise or your pulse rate or your heart or your sleep patterns.
Yes.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. Where we're going to go with wearables is that they will be able to do molecular level analysis based on the sweat in our bodies.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
already experimental devices that literally, they're flexible, they go on your arm, and they can tell you all about what's happening chemistry-wise in your body.
Really? That's incredible. So when you said a wearable, I thought, I'm not really sure what you mean, but you mean like a Fitbit or...
Yeah, like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or,
wow.
So that's today,
Yeah.
but then it's going to get a whole lot more personalized as we start going further into the future with sensors getting more and more sensitive and being able to measure more and more of our internals, and eventually we're even going to be taking these into our bodies. So from a pharmacy perspective, here's something that's really fascinating. There's a sensor that's designed to be embedded in a pill. Mm-hmm. It's called the proteus pill. It's a little tiny sensor about the size of a pinhead, and it's already approved to go inside of a tablet called Ablify, made by a pharmaceutical company called Otsuka in the US.
Yeah.
And what happens is you swallow this pill that has the sensor in it. As soon as it gets into your tummy, the digestive juices in your tummy activate the sensor that's in your body. It then communicates to a wearable patch, like a Band-Aid, that you're wearing, let's say, on your arm or somewhere else. And from there, it goes by Bluetooth to your smartphone to an app. And literally, it can monitor how often you're taking a particular type of medication.
Oh my goodness.
So how many times have you thought, did I take my medicine or not?
Sure.
Or, you might have a patient that has a mental disorder or, some sort of disease that impacts their memory, and they just don't remember whether or not they've taken a pill, or you're just so busy you forget. So one of the problems with taking medicines and then going to the doctor and saying, well, it's not working, is that your doctor has no idea whether you're taking the medicine at the appropriate time, in the right dosage, and exactly what you're doing. By embedding little sensors in almost every pill that you can imagine, going further into the future, we will know exactly, what kinds of medicine we're taking, whether we're taking it in the way that we're meant to be taking it, and how it's interacting with our bodies, because these sensors also have other things that can measure internals about our physiology.
So how it impacts on your body.
Yes, and then the best part about it is that the sensor comes right back out through your digestive system.
Is that right? I was wondering, how do we get rid of that?
We get rid of it the same way we get rid of everything else that we take into our bodies.
Right. So how many years are we looking before that becomes common practice?
Well, it's already been approved for one drug in the United States. So it's FDA approved for this drug called Ablify.
Okay.
And it's really a matter of process and approvals for, a range of prescription drugs. So we're looking,
it's happening now.
It's today. It's not approved yet in Australia, but it's probably just a matter of time.
Sure.
Because if it's been approved in the US, why wouldn't it go through the same sort of, trials and regulations here and in other parts of the world? And that's just one drug, but if you can imagine that you've got these little chips in a whole range of drugs, especially ones that are really important to your physiology and in chronic disease management, and especially with people who are elderly and not always able to remember so well, it can become a really important tool.
Life-saving, I'd imagine.
Yes. So sensors in general and wearables and things that we take into our bodies are going to be one of the first ingredients in what I call the new style of precision medicine, because we know now exactly what's happening inside of us.
Absolutely incredible. And it's fascinating to think it's right now. We're not talking 2050, it's today.